Mike Trout here, and today I'm going to start a new Foundup project, which is to convert my little K-truck, it's like a little minivan, into a food truck. Now, I love this little minivan. It's been so helpful. I paid $2 grand for it about 4 years ago, and it has earned its money. So this door here has always been broken. You can see here the windows coming down a little bit. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to convert this is the place where I'm going to serve food. It's going to have a counter here, a piece of wood. Basically, it's going to fit on here, and you'll have a counter space here where I can actually just serve the food out. I'm going to cook the food in the back here. Now, my idea is actually using HV. It's the heat pads. The question is I've got to test one and see how long I can run on a battery, and then figure out how many I can cook on one battery. So this here is going to be the burners that I use in my food truck. So what I need to figure out, I need your help if you would, is basically they're 15 amps, they're 1,000 watts. What's the setup I need to buy? It's actually adding solar to the roof. So I'm going to add basically a solar panel that I will be able to pivot to the direction of the sun in order to charge the batteries that I have in this car. So this will be the way in and out of the food truck, and this is just going to be one big platform in here. I'm going to sit cross-legged. I'm used to sitting on cross-legged. I don't need to be standing. And I'm thinking in this over here is going to be where the cooker is going to be. 2 cookers there. I can make 2 omelets at a time. Start with that, and then ultimately I could put 2 more on this side here, so I could actually have 4 omelets going at a time. And ultimately, this area here is going to be for garbage. This is going to be my garbage dump. And I'm probably going to try to put some shelving up here for spices and other things that I'll be using. A small little fridge or an ice cooler for keeping the meats. I will need a fridge for keeping the meats and stuff cool. That will be accessible. So the idea is I'll sit in here, have this window down, be able to cook, and I need to have battery packs, so the batteries will probably be underneath the cooker, so I can put three or four batteries there, 3 or 4 batteries here, and then ultimately it come up here. Here's the solar rack on the roof on it. So that's the plan. Converting this microvan into a Foundups okonomiyaki omeletto, or actually I'm going to start calling it okomi. It's okonomiyaki. That's kind of long, right? Oki omelet. Oki omelet. So oki omelet is a creation of mine, and I have okonomiyaki omeletto on Facebook. Maybe I'll link it in the discovery. Check out my omelets. But I make the best omelets in the world, and I want to make a Foundup food truck and show you how to make it, that anyone could basically start their own food truck business in one of these little K-trucks that you can get for under a $2,500 truck, convert it into a food truck, and then have it pay for itself. That's the plan. If you like this idea, consider joining Foundups. Basically, Foundups is a selfless startup. All Foundup ideas are owned as a collective, and all you need to do is become a member of Foundups in order to get access to the IP. So if you launch your own Foundup food truck and use the Foundup brand, the name, and everything else, you can do so for as little as $1 a day, $1 a month. Pay what you will as a membership to Foundups.com. So join out. It's a crowdfunding campaign. It's a month-to-month, but you get access to our IP, you get access to our videos, you get access to basically launching your own Foundups anywhere in the world. And ultimately what we do is we're committed as individuals that we're going to take 80% of net profits, capital gains, and either do one of three things. One is to scale up. Maybe I want to have 2 or 3 or 4 of these trucks. So take that net profits and put it back into the business. Number 2, I will support other Foundups, maybe your Foundups. You set up a crowdfunding campaign on Patreon, share what your Foundup idea is, launch it as a Foundup. As long as you're a member of Foundups, you can do that. And ultimately, I will invest net profits into that. So if you are a member of Foundups and you launch your own Foundups, let me know, and I will also, what I call give back. So whatever you give to me, I give back to you, and it's fair and equitable to both of us. And we both build supporters, and they say, oh look, you know, Trout's supporting me, which means other supporters will hopefully support you because people follow me. And finally, what we do is we launch new ones. So this is a new Foundup. My salad garden right here was a Foundup. So these are now becoming a tree. This is a B1 tree. All this is edible. This was just basically this ground a couple years ago, and now I've converted into an edible little farm in my house. I've got beans growing up here and everything else. This is a Foundup called Our Salad Garden Foundup. So this project was supported. My bees, you see my bees here. I got bees there, up there on the roof there. You can see up there, those are bees. Those are Japanese honeybees. And they're also another Foundup of mine. So Foundups, launch as many as you want. The ones that take off are the ones that you focus on. It's that simple.